This evening, the parents of the child who allegedly committed suicide after she was reprimanded for posting pictures on the social media website Facebook say that their second daughter is refusing to go to school. The victim's sister also studies in the same school as the victim. Now, the principal of the school was released on bail after he was produced in court yesterday.
The younger sister of the deceased is a grade 9 student of the Kothalawala College in Kothalawala. It has been 15 days since the death of the victim, and the parents say that their youngest daughter is refusing to go to school.
I'm afraid of going to school. I'm afraid of how the teachers and the principals will react.
The National Child Protection Authority arrested the principal of the school in connection to the suicide of the student and produced him in court. The principal was subsequently released on bail. This is how the released principal was welcomed by the students and the teachers at the school. The reasons as to why bail should be denied to the principal was not mentioned in the B report filed by the investigating officers of the NCPA. There was a tense situation among area residents since morning. They did not note in the report that he could commit such an act once more while on bail. They did not state that this could interfere with their investigations. He was granted bail at 2:30 and by 3:30 he went to the school in a large procession. He went to school and after addressing the students, they were allowed to leave. Keep in mind that these children were off at 1:30, were kept till the principal was released. This is also an act of harassment against the children. There is something suspicious about this because the principal was aware that he was going to receive bail.
The arrest was made based on the charge of causing harm to children. After the death of this child, investigations revealed that this has been occurring frequently in this school. It is our responsibility to ensure that other children do not fall into this state. This is the responsibility vested in us through the Child Protection Act. Therefore, we had to act in this manner. As a lawyer and an acting magistrate, I instructed the police on filing the B report. However, it has been revealed that a B report was filed in some other way. People who want to protect children and ensure rule of law helped me. However, when considering what happened now, I couldn't understand what had happened. We hope to launch an investigation into this next Monday.
The NCPA police unit functions under her, so you will have to inquire about that from her. The NCPA has recorded 15 statements according to information that has been received. The principal was arrested and subsequently released on charges pertaining to cruelty against children. This division functions under her. Meanwhile, according to the Chief Minister of the North-Western Province, a thorough investigation will be launched into this incident and the future course of action will be decided on. Several days after the death of a student from Kurunegala, a similar incident was reported from the Alpiti area in Gaul. In this instance, a 19-year-old youth hung herself in Mannagoda, Alpitia. According to the police, the victim had used the picture of a different girl as her profile picture on her Facebook page. A number of incidents of deaths connected to social media sites were reported in the recent past. Indian Deputy Minister Shashi Tharoor's wife committed suicide recently, and it was reported in the media that she committed suicide following a spat she had with her husband on Twitter. Eric Smith, the executive chairman of Google and director of Google Ideas, Jared Cohen, point out in their book, The New Digital Age, that over 2 billion people use the internet by the end of the first decade of the 21st century. They point out that by 2025, a majority of the world's population will be able to access the World Wide Web using technology that can fit in their hands quite easily. The easiest way to identify the fake account of a girl is through her profile picture. If the photograph is of high quality, then it could be fake. Boys usually mispresent their village name or school name in their accounts. We can use such techniques to identify boys. The government or some other institution cannot control this. If we are disciplined when using social media websites, then this will not happen. You could complain directly to Facebook. If so, then such fake accounts will be blocked.
If we stop something just because it affects one person, then it could affect communication and the flow of knowledge in the country. This is an argument that could be brought forward. This is the issue. For example, plane crashes kill hundreds. However, we don't stop using them. It is the same with Facebook.
ප්ලේන් එකට නගින ගාන අඩු වෙලත් නැහැ. අද ඒක තමයි Facebook එකත් නේ.